So through the couple of point guard transitions you've had in your career here in Boston and the team turnovers, what have you learned through the previous ones you've gone through that you're applying now with this team?
Um, Really just patience. You know, it's gonna take time. I've played the two position, the one position, the three, and it takes time. And you gotta, you know, just really take a deep breath. You can't get too high and too low. You're gonna have days where you're doing good. You're gonna have days when you're doing bad. But really, just being patient with yourself on the court and with the process that it takes.
Hi, Marcus. Before he got hurt in USA basketball, Jason was playing really well. What kind of improvements did you see in him? What kind of differences had he started to make in his game?
He wasn't thinking anymore. We seen a lot last year with Jason where, he'd have an open shot and he'd turn it down to probably take a contested shot. And that's just due to him, overthinking it. USA, before he got hurt, you can definitely tell he was just going out there and play. He was taking exactly what the defense gave him, and he wasn't trying to make it any harder than what it was.
Hi, Marcus. How much can your experience this summer give you appreciation for how much the game is just keeps growing globally?
Uh, I have a very, very high respect for how the game is going, and the experience that me and my teammates here were able to have with USA Ball was something incredible. We got to understand, other teams and other players internationally and things like that a little bit more in depth. And we understand them a little bit more just for the simple fact because we got to play in the rules that they play in and that they grew up playing in. So it was a great experience. We bring it over here. We see the physicality that it is over there, and you just try to embody it and bring it to your game over here.
Hey, Marcus, over here on your left. So when you tweaked your calf, you were talking about trying to be smarter about things maybe in the past than you have been in the past, and you talk about approaching the game a little bit differently after last season. Do you feel like you're entering a different stage in your career when you're approaching on the court, off the court a little bit differently than you had in the past?
Yeah, I'm getting older. I'm getting old. Your body takes a little bit longer to recover now as you get older. Back probably when I was a little bit younger, I probably would have tried to play through the calf injury and probably caused even more pain and probably something else worse. So for me, it's this year is really just being that veteran player and understanding when to push it and when not. Everybody knows how hard I am, how tough I am. And sometimes I feel like that gets the best of me where I feel like, I'm hurt and I could probably still play through it and I'd probably risk it by going out there and trying instead of just, giving myself that time to recover and to get back 100%.
Marcus, over here. A lot of your teammates have been up here today talking about a fresh start and how it's a different year and all that. Can you talk about that, and can you also talk about getting to know Kemba and his role on this team?
Yeah, it is a fresh start. We all see Jaylen Brown's hair, right? So, that I think that kind of lets you know how fresh of a start it is. But no, definitely, everybody feels good to be back here together. And, for everybody, we love playing basketball, and basketball is something that puts us at ease. So it is a fresh start for us. We got new faces. We got new mindsets, different mindsets. And we're ready. And with Kemba, me, Jason, and Jaylen had the opportunity to play with him and kind of get to know him a little bit more in depth than these other guys. So Kemba's a great guy, and I like it. He's a little guy. And just like every other little guy, he's feisty. He has a little tenacity to him. So, you love being able to talk to a guy like that and actually playing with a guy like that. So I think these younger guys are really going to love Kemba a lot.
Just to follow up, he said something about he's looking forward to providing veteran leadership on his team, but he sort of thinks he has to earn that too, right?
He definitely does, and that's one thing about Kemba. He his whole life and just like every last one of us here, we always had to fight to get where we are and to get where we're going. And when you have a competitor and a guy like that that's willing to come in here and know that, and not just come in here thinking, you know, he deserves it because he was All-Star and everything like that, that just helps these younger guys, and myself included, because we see that, and it makes us want to go out there and give everything we have for them.
Marcus, going back to the World Cup, the Celtics had 6 guys competing in that tournament. So how beneficial do you think that is, just knowing that so many guys in this team are already in full gear, having played games, played in hostile environments?
It was good. We're getting ready already. You know, we're put in those situations ready right now. You know, we were able to get in shape, and that's one thing that a lot of guys, you know, they probably weren't in the best of shape. So having that time to get in shape as early as we did was something that's going to help us. But being able to play with different skilled players, different coaches, you get to learn and take something new from each and every last one of them. Thanks, Marcus. Thank you, guys.